If Sanjay Leela Bhansali didn't have a copyright on the name already for his next film, today's match between India versus Pakistan would have been called Love and War. Because yesterday, after the global day of celebration of love, that was the Valentine's Day, today on 15th February at the Colombo Stadium, we will have the cricketing and to some extent geopolitical warfare between India and Pakistan. Ahead of the game, now let us talk about the 5 major talking points. Now, the first talking point has got nothing to do with cricket, but it has got to do with hands, whether to shake or not to shake. Now, since the Asia Cup, India has not been shaking hands with Pakistan. This is after the Operation Sindoor and after the attack on Pahalgam. But the Pakistani captain Salman Ali Agha before the match said that he wants the game to be played in accordance with spirit of cricket. He said that shaking hands will depend on the Indian team, which means that the Pakistani team has no issues with shaking hands. Surya Kumar Yadav, the Indian captain on the other hand, has said that we'll have to wait for a few hours to know whether the Indian team will shake hands or not. So all eyes will be on Surya Kumar Yadav and his team. Now, the second major talking point also has got nothing to do with cricket, as you might expect. It has got to do with the weather. In Colombo, rain is expected in the afternoon and in the evening. According to AccuWeather, there's about 50 to 60% chances of rain. Not at the night, of course. Yesterday also there was a slight drizzle and covers had to be called on. So we'll have to see whether the game gets affected, whether it gets abandoned, or at least whether it gets curtailed. The third major talking point will be Usman Tariq, because of course in 4 matches he has taken 11 wickets for Pakistan in T20 cricket. It's clear that absolutely no one in this world is being able to read Usman Tariq because of his unusual and uncanny action. Now remember, the ICC has cleared him already twice, so there is at this point of time no question of whether his action is illegal or not. But it's true that his action is a bit difficult to pick. It remains to be seen whether Indian batters, after no one has able to do it, will be able to pick him or not. The fourth major point is that this game will be a spin it to win it contest, because at the Colombo Stadium, this will be a new pitch where Australia versus Zimbabwe was held, and we are expecting a lot of spin on this track. Now remember, the Indian team might actually play Kuldeep Yadav today alongside Varun Chakravarti and Akshar Patel. So we will have plenty of spin in our attacks. But the Pakistani team, on the other hand, they'll also have Abrar Ahmed alongside Usman Tariq and Shadab Khan as well. So this game might eventually end up being a decider between the two spin attacks of the two teams. And lastly, 7-1. Now this is not the scorecard from Brazil versus Germany at the FIFA World Cup, but this is actually the head-to-head record of India versus Pakistan at the T20 World Cup. Now, Surya Kumar Yadav at the Asia Cup had said that all this rivalry hype was created by media and fans, when on cricketing terms, no such rivalry exists, because absolutely that's true. Because in the last few years, Pakistan hasn't been able to compete at all against India. But this game, all the meetings that have taken place, has once again proved how important an India versus Pakistan clash is for international cricket to survive, and for that, international cricket needs a strong Pakistani team. So it has to be seen whether we'll actually see a competitive Pakistan or once again we'll see a meek surrender.